September 5th, 2013. I'm here for an 11 o'clock appointment with my midwife, Ann Robinson, and social worker from Children's Aid, Larry Ellis. So just waiting. I have an 11 o'clock appointment with Ann.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to use...
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Glucose normal. Protein +1 for the chem strip. Okay. Check my weight. Check my weight.
Well, come on in and whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Holy crap. 240.
So did you sleep okay last night?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good girl.
Yeah.
So here's this here thing.
Okay. What am I signing?
So you're signing, I, Paulina Wilson, consent to allow a Family and Children's Services representative to be present at my prenatal visit on September 5th. I understand I can ask the representative to leave at any time.
This is just for this time?
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I was worried about that,
Why?
the contract, because with theirs, their consent forms, they leave it wide open. And
No. You know, like I told you, my objective is so that everybody is doing what they should be doing and that everybody understands what's going on. So
Okay.
so
thank you.
Maybe I'll sit beside you. Is that a good idea?
If you want.
Or is there a reason mind that I'm here? Or?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oops, sorry. Okay, so just before he gets here.
I think he might be coming in right now.
Paulina's here. Have you
Okay.
ever met Paulina?
No, he's on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Larry.
Hi,
Come
nice
on,
to meet you.
have a seat.
Hi, Larry. I'm Lydia. I'm Anne Robinson's student. Lydia, yeah.
Have a seat, Mary.
There.
So I mean, I understand that usually you don't come to visits like this, but I just so that I understand, and Paulina has signed a consent with me, and I'll just let you see that.
Can I get a copy of that too, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Thank you.
In all fairness in that, and that's just to show that
Okay,
I've obtained
just-
consent. Yeah. Okay. And then I understand. I told you yesterday that he would have a consent for you to sign.
Are you
as
okay with
well.
that?
I'm okay. I'd like to take a look at it though before I sign it, if that's okay.
I just want to
Yes.
I just want to put this, if you're recording this conversation, I'm not giving permission for it to be recorded. Okay?
Okay, well, according to the laws, like, we are allowed to
But
audio
I'm not giving
record.
permission. I just want that on tape.
But-
Just in case
Okay,
you
well,
do
I
it.
don't, do you see any audio recording
No,
devices? Okay.
I know that you do things and you.
I have, for court purposes.
Yeah.
There was a few times where I've been in the presence of people who have lied under oath as well. So the recording is just to kind of like protect my rights as well.
Okay. I'm going to be upfront with you.
so-
I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, I just, yeah. Okay. We've never met,
Yeah.
so
And so I just want to tell you, Paulina, too, I'm going to take notes, okay? Just
Okay.
And they're the same kind of notes that I've
Thank you.
given you copies of. And so, okay.
Is it L-I or L-Y?
Lydia.
Last name?
Pedri, P-E-D-R-I. P-E-D-R-I.
And I'll let you read these notes so that you're aware that these are.
thank you.
Student McMaster.
Laurentian.
He's so active.
Good. That sounds fun.
Thank you. He's been really, really active. He's like kickboxing inside.
Healthy baby.
Yeah, he's strong. Oh my God. Yeah.
So I've just written that Larry does not take permission for taking.
Are you okay with Lydia here?
I'm okay with it, yeah.
And you're okay with Anne?
Yep.
Whatever we talk about, I'm assuming it's verbal consent at this point that we're going to discuss.
Well, I'm sure we're here like for to discuss like what my future plans are regarding my parenting of my baby, and that there's no concerns medically or.
And Palima, you go by Palima?
Palmina.
Palmina? P-A.
L-M-I-N-A.
You go by D'Alessandro right now?
Well, D'Alessandro was my birth name, so I usually go by that, but Wilson as well.
So Anne knows you as
Wilson.
Palmina Wilson.
Now, I was wondering, like, if that's the consent form that you'd like me to sign. I was just wondering if you can amend it to state that I will give you permission to talk to any professionals that I'm involved with regarding this baby, as long as it's in my presence.
This will just be for the Midwifery Association,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So you slept good last night?
Yeah, last night I did really well. There's been a few nights where just
Do you have air conditioning?
well, it's gotten cooler now. I haven't hooked it up.
Yeah, I just thought maybe you might sleep better because was the weekend really hot here because I was away?
It was actually, I've had my windows open and the fans going, and it was actually pretty cool.
Oh, was it? I went to New York City and absolutely boiled to death.
You're kidding.
No, it was like so hot.
I figured, like I wasn't gonna bother hooking up my air conditioning.
Yeah.
So
Do you like
late.
your new place?
I love it.
Do you?
I love it. It's just,
Where is
it's
it
so
exactly?
herb and Ira needles.
Oh, it's way up there.
Yeah, so it's by the boardwalk. It's a new subdivision.
Oh,
There's
it's by the boardwalk, so you've got lots of shops.
Yeah, there's a church that I haven't attended yet. I've been going to Benton Baptist Church with my sister and her boyfriend's family and stuff. So this Sunday, she has another baptism, or not a baptism. Yeah, no, it is her baptism.
Okay.
For she's doing another one or something. So she invited me and a bunch of people to go, and but next Sunday I'll be meeting with and starting to go to Knox Presbyterian. So it's a different church.
Is that
It's still Christian, but
here? Is that Knox?
it's Knox is it's on Herb Street. I think it's 65 Herb Street. Wait, I wrote it down. Are you familiar with the churches
From
around there?
Angie's Diner. Angie's.
Oh, right.
I haven't been there yet. I've just
Kate
talked to them
goes-
over the
I think our
phone so
administrator
far.
goes to that one. I think Kate goes to that one. Yeah, they've got a lot of young families, lots of young kids there and that.
Yeah, they said they have
That's
lots
where
of children's
you're taking
programs.
Your parenting
Yes.
program, right?
Yes.
There.
So I just moved there. Yeah. I just moved there about a month ago.
Healthy baby, healthy children.
Yes,
right?
it is. So I started going to the one at right downtown. It's right across from the new courthouse.
Yeah, no,
I
they
forget
have, and
that
that's
name.
where they give baby clothes and stuff like that too, right?
I'm not
Like,
sure if
yeah.
they give baby clothes there, but
Yeah, I think one day a month they actually have an option to go and because they have a lot of donated baby goods there, and you can get. like,
there's
clothes.
so many places. I know
Yeah.
there's so many
If
places.
it's not that one, it's the one across the street from it, because I know there's two churches right across the street from each other there. That one of them, you can go, but you've got all your community resources. We filled out the Healthy Baby, Healthy Children prenatally.
Yeah, I'm signed up with them already. I'm switching because I just moved in this area.
And you
So
have enough. You feel like your resources are adequate for good food, for feeding the baby. You intend to breastfeed your baby, right?
Breastfeeding, and formula feeding.
Okay.
So-
yeah, do you feel like you have the resources or the connections
for that.
Get you the adequate formula that
Yes.
you need as well.
Yes.
Because we do have a provider that gives free formula too.
Oh, really? That'll help for sure.
If you go to your funding resource and ask them for a slip of paper, they'll give you a slip of paper for formula, and all I have to do is sign it, and then you'll be connected with the place that provides
Oh, that's great. Okay.
food and that.
I didn't know that there was.
And if you feel like for the breastfeeding, if you need additional nutrition for milk supply, you can also, that's included in that form, and I can sign that too, and you get $100 extra a month. Pregnant and nursing mothers are eligible for $100 extra a month to buy whatever proper nutrition they need.
That's great. Okay.
To nourish themselves and produce good milk for the baby.
That's good, actually. Yeah, because, I think the only thing that I'm missing is a list of registered, credible daycares. And the waiting list is very, very long.
How long do you foresee staying home with the baby for?
At least, I think the youngest that they would take is 6 months.
Okay.
Most of them won't take until the child is
and so
potty trained. But
what is your plan for parenting support? Because you're going to be on your own mostly, right?
Well, I have friends and I have family.
Right. So you're okay with the healthy baby, healthy child?
Oh yes, yes.
To the house and
yeah.
because after 6 weeks, I'll provide you with community resources and stuff, whatever you need for the first 6 weeks. But after 6 weeks, then the Healthy Baby, Healthy Children visitor will connect you with whatever you need, and you can actually stay connected to them for a period of time.
I know. I was with them before.
Okay.
I signed some paperwork. Like I started going to their parenting groups.
That's at the church.
Yeah. So, because I just moved to where I'm into the house, I have yet to transfer. Like they know ahead of time that I'm going to the groups there as well. So.
Okay. And as far as your support people, I know that you've got quite a diverse group of people, professionals, and that you've connected with. Who will you go to if? Anybody that's parenting a child by themselves is going to have levels of fatigue, and fatigue brings stresses on its own. Who will you go to?
I have a lot of friends that are very family oriented.
Okay.
Most of my friends actually are very family oriented. So
somebody that could come and give you a break and.
Oh yeah, there's tons. I'm very connected on Facebook too.
And
so we connect all the time.
Sleeping?
Pardon?
Do you have any issues sleeping?
No.
No. Okay. So.
No, I sleep.
Like you can sleep during the day because you will.
Yeah, I take naps.
Because your baby will be up a lot at night. You'll be able to sleep during the day and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. And as far as the birth, we're going to see the obstetrician, and again, this is getting into medical information. So I just want to be clear that you're okay with Larry understanding that we're recommending a C-section because of a placenta previa, and that you're okay with that.
Yeah. Do you know what a placenta previa is? Or
Pardon?
Do you know what a placenta previa is?
It's a condition where the placenta actually develops over the cervix, so you can't actually have a
And that happened.
No, I've never. This is my first, so I'm
random.
nervous.
It's not the result of any medical condition. It's just a random placement. And
it's called
placenta previa, yeah. And we've connected with an obstetrician, and the obstetrician, we're going together to the visit on Monday.
Yeah. I planned on having a natural birth with midwives at home, completely natural, and.
And this is your first time with midwives?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a bit disappointing for you, but
yeah, it was.
You've consented to the right.
Well, I have to. I can't.
Yeah. There's no other choice.
No. No, I tried to get it.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Is it okay if I tell him?
Yeah.
Obstetrician Jen Snar. S-C-H-N-A-R-R. So she'll be doing the delivery. And you understand that if you have any concerns related to bleeding, we'll go right to hospital now.
Yes.
Because with placenta previa, that typically the bleed, if you are going to have any pregnancy bleeding, it'll happen at 32 weeks. If we have even a hint of any bleeding, then we want to give you a shot. It's called Celestone that would mature the baby's lungs because there is a risk of preterm birth.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
typically that starts after 32 weeks. You haven't really demonstrated any of those risks, and we'll continue on with the ultrasound appointments to ensure that the baby is growing and developing well.
I had many ultrasounds.
I know, hon, and I'm sorry about that. I am sorry about that.
I don't mind it because I get pictures too, so
I know.
I'm collecting them. And
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
So just to ensure that
It's
that we
neat.
do that, because just to make sure that the baby's growing, that there's no deficiency in the placenta because of its position, and that if there was bleeding at 32 weeks, we would start to we would give you a shot of Celestone, and typically it would only be one shot that would develop the baby's lungs rapidly in the event that you were to deliver prematurely.
Okay.
This hospital is equipped to deal with babies at 32 weeks now. It used to be 34 weeks, but they don't need to transfer babies now to tertiary care centers after before 32 weeks. Before 32 weeks they will, but you're out of that range right now. Right?
Okay, good. But there's no concerns, you think? Like, so far he's healthy?
He's very
There's
healthy.
this-
Wonderful. You
Very
take very
active.
good care of yourself, and following all the recommendations and all of that. So, no, he's very good. But
Thank you.
just to be clearly aware that if you have any bleeding at all, you must call.
Yes, for sure. I think, yeah,
Or if you
I
have any
have.
contractions or anything like that, then you would call.
like real contractions, you mean? Like not the Braxton
Not
Hicks?
the Braxton Hicks contractions, and of course the others, like the intimate stuff that we talked about last time too. None
Okay.
of that, right? So what else do you want to talk about today? So the breastfeeding,
Yes.
right? Do you have any questions about breastfeeding?
No, this is my 5th child.
Yeah.
So, I have breastfed for the most
Did
part.
you like it?
I loved it.
What did you like about breastfeeding?
Just the bonding, and I know how important breast milk is for babies. It guards against cancers.
For you?
Cancers.
Well, for you and the baby.
For the baby, I
Yeah.
thought it was just the baby.
Oh no,
You know, it's like-
it gives like strong protection against breast cancer for women. I mean that they don't really come out and talk about that in definitive like definite terms, but the research is growing very rapidly when they do this sort of what's called longitudinal studies, which looks at data over
Okay.
many years that have passed, and they are showing that prolonged breastfeeding actually is protective for postmenopausal breastfeeding,
Good.
which, nature sort of has all this in mind. What is it we don't know?
I wanted to do both. I wanted to see if I could do both, like for
So I'm
formula
gonna
to
tell
make
you-
sure that the baby's
It
gaining
is
enough weight
best-
as well. And
It is best for the baby to be breastfed exclusively,
okay.
especially for the first 3 months.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and what I typically think is most beneficial for brand new little human beings is once your baby is delivered, and because you'll be having a cesarean section, there will be momentary interruption of skin-to-skin contact. But I will bring the baby.
What do you mean by that?
So when they do the cesarean section, they bring the baby over to a warmer, which is about from here to there from you. So you'll be able to turn your head and see your baby right away, right? Just do a quick over, just listen to the lungs, and then the baby will, typically babies always just scream bloom and murder right away. And I just wrap the baby up in a warm blanket, and then I bring the baby over and put the baby beside your cheek.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I just leave the baby. I know that was really important to you to have immediate skin-to-skin contact with your baby. And then I bring the baby over, and the baby just stays with you. Then I take the baby into the recovery room with you. Okay, so you'll
So I'll be with them.
you'll be with the baby. The only times you'll be separated from your baby is when they're putting you from the OR table onto a stretcher, to take you into the recovery room, which is only from here to the hall, our foyer there. And then I will carry the baby alongside you. Okay? Then I put the baby right on your breast right away. So the baby can get the colostrum. And remember, the colostrum provides immunity for an entire lifetime. And that's, you're very right when you say, when you know that the baby will be protected against many, many things as long as the baby gets colostrum.
Okay.
So then, and then I come and do postpartum visits for you on day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 5 in your home or at hospital.
Okay.
And then I see you back in the office. Probably, like for you, we can do whatever you like. The sort of regular routine is 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and then 6 weeks. And then I make sure after 6 weeks that you're connected community-wise with a family doctor and the Healthy Baby, Healthy Children representative. And then, but if you want weekly ones, we can do weekly ones too.
Perfect.
So whatever you feel you need, and you should feel completely free to ask for whatever you need.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So tell me what you're looking forward to most about having a baby.
I love being a mom.
Yeah.
I love my children more than anything.
I know. Yeah, I've heard that like lots and lots. Okay. And as far as your work and that, what like I know you're planning on, you're starting a little business in that.
No, I've already started. I've already opened it. I've been working on it for about 3 years now.
Okay.
But I made some business mistakes. I'm still learning. I'm still new. So I got into some real estate, and it was my first time, and I ended up losing that property, and because I tried to have it bought out off market, and the building ended up getting bought out and or sold to somebody else, and so they're gutting it, and we all had to move. But other than that, like I'm pregnant. Not very many people will hire me at this point in time.
Yeah.
I have applied for a few places, but I'm receiving assistance presently.
Yeah.
The last time that I was on assistance was about 6 years ago. Yeah. 5 years ago, and I didn't stay on it for very long. And
well, that's what it's there for, is when people need it, right? And
yeah. So I've noticed though that sometimes like a lot of companies, when they won't hire pregnant women, or there's some discrimination in that, where they would kind of let go. And I mean, that's a totally different area.
Well, I mean, it's not something that I haven't heard lots of times before. I mean, even women that have established careers, sometimes voice frustration about, having to change jobs within the same company and that. The thing is that you've got a plan.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
for sure. I'm still working on the business plans.
For self-sufficiency.
Yes.
And that you've got lots of energy for that and that.
Oh yeah.
You feel like you can balance the demands of new motherhood
and it helps because I do work from home as well. So I'm studying as well as I'm working on a business plan, as well as learning about nonprofit organizations, and considering what I'm going to be doing, and so I'm connecting more with churches and other.
So the other thing that I want to know is how do you keep people that aren't good for you out of your life?
I block them out. I don't associate with them anymore.
And so how does that feel to you to do that? Like if you're really lonely?
I don't get lonely, because I know so many people and connected with so many people. It's just, I'm alone, but I'm not.
I want to be upfront because I just want to ask about the dad of the baby.
Okay.
And what his involvement is going to be.
No, I don't know. None, as far as I'm concerned right now.
So how would you define his character?
He does his own thing. He chooses to do his own thing. He's living right now a lifestyle that's not healthy at all. and he doesn't bother me. He doesn't come around, doesn't bring his drama. The last time he had come over, it was to pick up, I was doing his resumes for him, and it was to pick up his resume, and then I guess him and his girlfriend at the time, was, she kept calling and harassing him, and he was getting upset, and then I just told him, like, you know what, I don't think it's a good idea that you stay here, like, it's just bringing drama here, and I don't need that. He had threatened suicide, and he actually attempted it in my presence. So I had to call the police, and the police had admitted him into the hospital because he, you know. So I just, and as far as I know, he's out of the hospital. Like, I guess he had his stomach pumped or something. I called his parents, and just to let them know what was going on. But since then, I haven't.
So you don't feel like you'll have any difficulty, like, sort of making sure that he stays away?
No, because I live in a co-op too.
Contributing in a positive manner.
Yeah, no, I live in a co-op as well, and they're it's like a neighborhood watch there as well. So I'm...
What is the co-op? I'm trying to place that.
Needlewood Glen co-op. It's cooperative housing.
Yeah, no, I know.
So,
And I mean, I didn't realize that. I think I know the like the structure, and I didn't realize that was a co-op. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great there. There's like...
So it's geared to income.
It's geared to income.
The rent is geared to income.
Yeah, well, it's not rent, they're housing charges, because in order to live there, you have to be involved within that community.
Oh,
like on the board somewhere, and like doing
interesting.
something. Yeah, so
Excellent.
I thought I applied for something for
Find
that.
that? Where is that? Because I have other people that might get use out of that.
It's
What's
right
the name of it?
Needlewood Glen.
Oh.
They're on the housing list.
Do you know that?
There's cooperative housing, and then there's
Oh,
regular.
interesting. Are they nice places?
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, good.
Yes. When I moved here, it was all, they redid everything. It was all brand new
Okay.
stuff. So it's bigger, and right now it's just me. So I kind of, I don't know, sometimes like I'll hear a noise or something, and I'll kind of like get a little freaked out because I'm not used to it. Like, I'm used to apartments.
I think those are very useful places for women that are on their own with children.
It's a
And
very
the places that I've been to. There's
family
one
oriented.
on Kepler. I haven't been there for several years, but I was very impressed with the way those people interact with each other.
Oh yeah, it's close. I haven't met everybody yet because I've been spending a lot of time inside, like getting things ready for the baby. The baby's room is done, so now I'm just organizing.
What color have you done?
I haven't painted. It's already painted. It's just white.
Yeah.
But I mean, his crib and the sheets, and I mean they're blue,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. And what about baby clothes and stuff?
He has all of his clothes that he's gonna need up until he's 2 years old.
Wow.
All the drawers are full. Now I need to get, I'm looking for baby cloth diapers. I have disposables, but I want to use the cloth ones.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a pretty affordable price because they are expensive. And
Think of a place. Have you considered a diaper service? They do provide cloth diapers, and actually, Consumer Report, and I'm sure you know what that magazine is. It says that actually a diaper service is the most economical way to diaper your baby, and also it's the most environmentally friendly. And the reason for that is are the chemicals that they use. They have to be environmentally friendly. They guarantee, I mean, that they're that they're properly laundered. But because of the way that they launder them, they use less water, less detergent, and less hydro for heat, like for drying. And that they're better for the environment, obviously, because you're not throwing them away like disposable.
I don't have that connection
And they're
anymore. Okay.
So I think, you know what, I think though they charge like cloth diapers, like to get a pair of pants and the actual diaper is going to be about $30.
Yeah. For I
And you
know
need at least 10 of those.
$200 for the regular price, $200 for like maybe 10 or under 20. I know that. There's ones that I went on Kijiji this morning before I came here, and there was a woman that posted up there was Kauai cloth diapers or something. They're so
Okay.
cute. But she's got them at like $2 a diaper, like with the liners and everything. So she has like 20 or 30 of them.
Oh.
So I'm like, you know, that's perfect. I have a washer and dryer at home.
Okay, brilliant.
It's like it's
Did they supply
perfect.
that washer and dryer in that
No.
house? That was yours.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Do
Yeah,
they
just-
supply the fridge and stove?
Yes.
Oh, good for you though. Okay, that'll be
It
that's a
helps.
real that's a
It
huge help. Not
helps.
to have to go to the laundromat.
I know. I was
They-
doing that.
Yeah.
Well, they have washer and dryers there at the co-op
Okay.
in the office. But one of them's like broken. It's like $1 to wash and dry. But
So about our appointment Monday, I'm gonna meet you there.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I'm just sort of if Larry wants to do some talking now, and then we'll ask him to go when we do the physical part of it.
Next appointment Monday
Yeah.
at the home. How long have you lived at the Herb Street?
a month. 2 months now.
And where did you live before that?
54 Westmount Road East.
And how long were you there?
3 years.
And the dad, what's his name?
Brian
Brian? Last name?
Soares.
Soares? Does he have children?
No. No.
How long have you known him?
Since last year, but actually gotten to know him. I know there's drugs and alcohol and police involvement with him, so we haven't been together since the beginning of this pregnancy. So I'm completely single. I'm not interested in any type of relationship.
Does he live in town?
No, he doesn't.
Do you know where he lives?
Presently, no.
Do you know his birthday?
No, I forgot.
Do you know how old he is?
27.
He does have a history with drugs and
Oh yeah.
police and
Yes.
27 years old.
Yes.
Are you on probation right now? Or
No,
probation?
I don't have a criminal record.
You don't have a criminal record?
No. I don't. Never. I don't do drugs. I don't drink.
Right now you're not.
I'm not on any medication. There's no mental health issues either. I'm going to show you something.
touched upon about keeping characters away from and how you're going to do that.
Oh, that's
And-
easy.
And the reason that Ava was apprehended 4 times was because you were there and Mike was there and
Mike,
things were...
okay, that was then.
Mhm.
Okay, that was like 5 years ago. Mike and I, when we were together, we were trying to hold our family together.
Mhm.
But because of what was going on, he was on medication for anxiety and depression. Alprazolam and Effexor he was taking. Now, those 2 medications I know for a fact are they're highly addictive.
Mhm.
So not only he wasn't taking them properly, but because of all of the involvement, just the mess up with court and with all the stressors, it was, and finances and everything, it was causing a lot of problems between us. So, but we at the time, we were trying to hold our family together. So, and that was then. He has a new girlfriend.
And you think you have enough power to keep Brian away?
Oh yeah, there's police. There's the co-op. I have a security system installed in my apartment or my house.
If I make a visit or another worker makes a visit and Brian's there,
That won't happen. I will not allow him. After what he pulled the last time with, the attempted suicide and everything, that scared me. And I just don't, it's not my lifestyle. I live alone. I'm at my computer most of the time. I have a cat. I like peace. Within my house and just the drama, I'd rather just be kept to the movies.
and what's your source of income right now?
Right now, it's social assistance. at the presently, but I'm working on my marketing and networking and the advertising. So
And you mentioned family as being supportive.
oh yeah.
Who would that be?
My mother, my sister, my children.
What's your
I have
sister's name?
Isabella.
Is she in town?
No, none of my family is in town, but we stay connected. I call them daily, and my sister comes over sometimes. Depends on what she's doing, and they're busy family too, but they've offered to help. They want to be there for the birth.
Your mom and sister?
My mom, my sister, my children.
What's your plan? How do you plan to get to the hospital?
Ambulance, or
Well, if it were severe, you would come by ambulance. But this would be a planned cesarean section, so there will be a date.
okay. Oh yeah.
We don't have a date, right? So.
No.
Is Brian planning to be there?
No, I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm all for shared parenting and men's rights and fathers' rights. Okay, don't get me wrong. But what I'm against is the abuse as well. Like, whether if it's self-inflicted or I don't. To me, he's not well. There's a lot of unresolved issues because he's self-medicating with drugs and alcohol, and as far as I know, he was sexually abused when he was younger, and he hasn't gotten over that at all. And I feel bad. I mean, he is the father, but at the same time, like, I have to protect the baby too. Like,
so the plan is to get HBHC involved, right? Healthy Babies.
oh, of course. Oh yeah, they are involved.
Do you have a family visitor yet? For public health?
I have. There's many actually.
So what we do is we fill out a pregnancy one, and then we do an extra. So the pregnancy one has been filled out and submitted.
That's very helpful.
Yeah.
I don't have a contract. Dead.
Do you have a family doctor?
Yes, Dr. Paul Carl. He's been my doctor since I was 8.
He's in Guelph?
Yes. I don't have the contract for I signed it when I went to the.
So you haven't heard back from Healthy Babies?
No, I go to the parenting groups. So at each, like, my signature is on there.
That's at Knox.
It will be at Knox. It was at I'm trying to think. It's right across from the courthouse downtown.
There's 3 within.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
There's like 3 in there. I think it's the one on the.
It's on Frederick Street.
It's on the northeast corner of Frederick. That's where I believe.
Right downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each time you go to a parenting group, they have you sign your name, date, and then you go for the groups, and they offer like bus tickets or like food vouchers for or gift cards or something for groceries and formula or not formula prenatal vitamins. They gave me like a big can of them. So yeah.
So what else has changed for you since you've been involved with the agency? Peggy was your worker for a bit, and Leanna?
Yeah. We clashed.
With Peggy?
Mm-hmm. It was
So
definitely
what's
personal.
changed since your moment with Peggy?
What's changed? It took. I'm still healing from all of that. So I have a lot of supports regarding that. But I'm taking one day at a time and building my trust again, and I'm surrounding myself with more positive people, more supportive people. Some of them are professionals.
So John Wiseman's not around?
No. Nope. He was never my boyfriend. How did you know about him?
It's in the file. Right? And John Wiseman, he's a well-known criminal in town. And attempted murder is not a small...
What?
Attempted murder is not a minor crime. So,
When did he do that?
and he doesn't have children of his own in his care. So...
No, actually, I was star witness in this court case.
I'm just concerned about John Wiseman.
Yeah, no, he's not around, but...
Okay.
Attempted murder? Are you kidding me?
That's what's in the file.
I witnessed this... Okay. Yeah. Let me bring you up to date. I witnessed... I wrote a book on this. I haven't yet published it because they didn't give me permission to. The women that he was a womanizer. And the women that... And a narcissist. And the women that he got involved with... He played with their emotions. He wasn't physically violent. But these women turned around. They were chasing him with cars. They were chasing him with shovels. He used my house, and there was police occurrences, as a safe house. So I witnessed for the pet that I didn't have children in my care either at this point in time when this was going on. But I did witness a lot of this, and his charges had been dropped. So I had to go to court for him and talk to the judge and the prosecutor. And
is he a friend?
He was a friend. Not just that, he was a business partner. He had campgrounds, like a business plan for campgrounds, and I was supposed to market that for him. But then he was too involved with these other women that he was dating or playing or whatever, and to me, I was like, that upset me because I was like, what a shame. Like, this guy's got big dreams, big goals, and they're great ideas, and then he gets involved with these women that and played them, and like he was quite the womanizer, that guy. But he's never laid a hand on anybody. I haven't witnessed that at all.
I mentioned to Anne that we would do a little questionnaire that we do with moms and
Okay.
You're smoking at this point?
I've quit.
When did you quit?
The other day. Last week.
How much were you smoking?
Is it not even a full pack a day?
Any prescription one, please?
No.
Non-prescription?
No, I have inhalers, but I don't take them for asthma.
Any alcohol drinks?
No.
And regularly. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
No, that's what I wanted to show you. This was a while ago, actually, from my family doctor. The only medication that he ever prescribed was Imivane, and that was after my father was murdered. So I dealt with that, and I got counseling, and...
Sorry, what the day was? 2010?
It was 2010.
And covered most of everything in the questionnaire. So,
Bear in mind, I do have, there hasn't been any involvement or contact with Johnny Wiseman for well over a year now. And also I have a security system installed in my house. So, not that I've had to, there hasn't been any issues.
Do you see Ava at all?
Do I see her? Well, it's up to Mike, my ex, but I see my other children. But I talk to them daily.
Where's Jason right now?
He is living in Guelph. He's 18.
You see him?
Do I see him? Well, I've talked to him. I talk to him whenever he's in school. He's busy. He's got sports and, you know.
And so, Emily, where's she?
She's living with her father. She's working. She's 16. She's in school. She just started again. And Brianna, I talk to her daily too. She's in school. She's babysitting. She's got her first aid. And she's got her friends in Guelph.
I don't think I have any other questions at this point. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't know, like, do you feel there's any concerns?
Well, we have this history that we have to sort through. And, I know you were young when you had your first two, but we just left in 2012. Like, the trial was held, and I know you represented yourself, but it didn't go well.
No, of course not.
I understand you were yelling at the judge, and she almost had you charged for extortion. And
what?
There was concerns that you said you were going to go to the media and in front of the judge, and the judge took offense at that.
When did? First of all, hang on a second. You were not there. You were not present.
No, but I have read the documents and the decision making.
So I have them too. I have the transcripts. The judge was never going to have me charged with extortion for what?
It's considering it. Anyways.
Okay.
We've got information that you threatened to kill the workers that are going to take your baby if they take your baby. And those are big concerns. And those are really inappropriate comments that are being received by the agency.
Okay, first of all, sir,
listen. This is not going well.
This meeting is all about the safety, and there's no concerns with this baby, with my baby, okay? That's all this meeting is about. I don't really want to talk to you about what happened in the past, okay?
But the past is a good indicator of what's going to happen in the future.
Okay. Well, do you realize that right after this appointment, I'm going straight to the MPP office? Okay. So what happened in the past, that's a closed case. And right now, you're making up new stories.
There's nothing.
I know what my rights are.
I can read.
And so can I.
And people have called us saying you're going around saying I'm kill the workers.
Show me the proof of that. I don't believe that. Nobody's called you guys and stated this.
And those are concerning comments. Okay.
Wow. Of course there would be concerning comments.
Like you have,
but whether they're true or not is completely...
You said, again, I've read this in the file, that you have connections with mafia, people that you know that can get back at people. And you continue to say this stuff.
What I stated was that where my family is from, I'm Italian. If you're turning this into discrimination, okay, against my heritage... It's not going to fly with me, okay? And it's not going to go over well in court either, okay? My plan and my goal right now is to make sure that my child is protected and cared for. I love my children more than anything. Now, what I don't like is when certain people come into my life. It doesn't matter who they are, who they work for. But as you guys had mentioned, how am I going to block those people, those negative people that are, that's quite easy, okay? But where my family is from in Italy, I can assure you, my family is not mafia, okay? But what I did mention was that it was a scenario, There's no such thing as family and children's services in Italy, is what I stated. Okay? Now, I said, imagine, we're all about family. Okay? We're all about making sure our children are fed, cared for, loved. It's a very tight community. We've had to, because of the discrimination ever since our family came here to Canada or in the States. Okay? So we've had to fight for our freedom, okay? Against discrimination. What I mentioned was, imagine there was somebody that comes into your house. I'll say, okay, do you have children of your own? You do? Okay, now imagine somebody comes to you and says, we're going to take your kids. How are you going to handle that? You knowing that you didn't do anything wrong to your children. But how are you personally going to handle that?
It's not about me, okay?
What I'm saying is...
there is a history, and I don't know...
Of course there's a history. I'm sure there's a history with you, too.
But
But right now, I'm not going to allow you to do this. I'm not going to allow you to do this, okay? So...
Okay, I'm going to stop here, but... are you going to sign a consent?
Right now, I'm feeling very anxious, okay? And it's not healthy for my baby.
Threats are not going to be made anymore, okay?
You're the one who made the threat, sir. You're the one who made the threat.
I'm going to leave, okay? Thank you. Do you want to sign the consent for Anne?
I already signed the consent for Anne.
My consent. My consent form.
Well, it depends on what it states.
This for today.
Can I get a copy of it first?
Well, yeah, sure. You can look at it first. But we don't appreciate things being put on YouTube or the internet, and it's not going to work well. You can go to your MPP, and that's fine. But my suggestion to you,
know what? If you've done any research,
to you, Tommy, is
who you work for?
To get a lawyer. Okay, I need to do my job, but you need to get a lawyer.
For what? When I'm self-representing.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm representing myself and my baby, and I'm studying. This isn't about.
Okay, this is for the midwife, or for you. Give me permission to talk to your midwife.
In my presence, only.
That's fine, okay.
My blood's boiling. Oh my god.
So...
This is ridiculous. I will not allow you to do this to me, and I will not allow you to...
read this. You can have this, and you can sign it and look it over. Have a lawyer look at it, or your MPP.
I don't... Yeah.
Okay?
So, can I just, Paulina, say what I'm garnering out of all of this? Is what I see here is that there is concern because of, let me let you read that first before
I don't agree to this because right now what you just proved to me, other information, okay, I agree that FNCAS by request obtained information from KW Midwifery Association regarding attendance at counseling, goals for counseling appointments, are written on a verbal agreement or verbal report addressing progress of identified issues, and a recommended treatment planning or plans, or other information as it pertains to the welfare and safety. I will not sign to that, okay, because you just proved to me that you're making up stories of past, of whatever, which you weren't even involved in, okay, and no, I will not sign that unless it's done over. Thank you.
No.
Actually, can I keep that though, just in case? I'll think about it.
We can
but
copy of it? Or you've
I'll give you a copy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks Larry for coming. Thanks. So what I want to know is how are you going to handle this frustration now?
I'm going to go and talk to the MP.
And the MPP, and what will the MPP do?
I don't know. I don't know yet. Hopefully she can advocate.
So what my take was
I told you. Thank you for doing this, okay? But I told you what I like, and you just freaking proved it. Mafia? I'm threatening to kill them now.
I need to know how you're gonna deal with this, because I don't want you going home upset. And well, you're gonna be upset, but I don't want you going home completely ripped up.
This is what these people do.
Do you understand that he has to do a job too, though?
I know what his job is. His job, if he's anything like Peggy Becker, all they care about is their promotion. That's it. What they've proven to me, okay, there are legitimate cases where these children are being abused, and instead of worrying about those children actually being abused, they're targeting innocent families. It's like they're part of this child trafficking farming industry.
So what I would suggest is that he has a job to do, and he doesn't decide how that job gets done.
Yes, he does.
Well,
yes,
he has
does.
a personal style, but he doesn't decide how that job gets done. Right? That there are people in upper management who decides how he does his job.
He's a frontline worker, and I guarantee if I do a little bit of digging, he's not even registered with the college.
He has a job to do that he has no decision over how that gets done. So there may be personal styles and that people have to work through. So when you go to the MPP, I think you obviously feel really, really strongly about this stuff. Is there a lawyer you can access?
There's many. I go to court, and it's just me. But if he has no grounds, none to start a new case. There's no concerns with the health of my baby.
Nope. Your baby's absolutely healthy. As far as the health of the baby, I don't have any concerns about the health of your baby for sure. And about, that you've made your decision how to have your baby and that. But my main reason for doing this, where is that piece of paper I was writing on, is I just wanted to give you every opportunity to make sure that whatever you can do to create the best birth experience for you and your baby is done.
I love that too, but this is hard to deal with.
I can see that it's really hard for you. I can see that. Let me see the consent. I didn't have a chance to sort of.
They left it open, the part where other information as it pertains to the welfare and safety of the child in this family.
I've never seen one of these before.
Okay, that part there, they usually leave it open. They're not specific because that gives them room. It depends on their intention.
Can I photocopy this?
Yes.
Okay. Just because I've never seen this before.
Okay.
I just want to get a photocopy. Here you go.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Those people and men are so... Wow. I need to get a copy of that too, because if that's okay. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow. So this, thank you.
So you realize now that because you didn't sign this here part, this here, they won't tell me anything now either. I won't know anything. See, because this here says that they can actually disclose to me what would happen.
I know.
They won't tell me anything now, so I'm completely in the dark, as you are about what will happen.
You heard the gist, okay? There was no concerns except for the history. He mentioned that, okay? He was accusing me of my family being, mafia? He was accusing me that I was threatening to murder him. Okay, the judge apparently, I have all the transcripts because every time I went to court, I audio recorded it. Okay, the judge was never going to charge me with extortion. That's what I was trying to charge them with.
Extortion? What is that?
Extortion is basically what they're doing.
No, but like, is extortion trying to make somebody do something?
I think extortion is like making someone look bad, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Extortion is for gain, for personal, like financial gain.
Oh, to make them do something so they'll give you money? I have to go to the bathroom over here.
That's what I was trying to have them charged with. Blackmail, extortion. It's like when somebody comes to you and they've got a gun to your head and they're saying either sign this or we're going to take your kids or we're going to kill you. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was their concern. What if it's going to fly in court? And trust me, CAS doesn't need signed consents to talk to any medical professional or anything. They do it anyways. It was proven in my last case with Peggy Becker.
Do you have the ability to access a lawyer?
Oh, yeah. Do I trust them? No. The last lawyer that I had admitted that he got paid off. I wasn't even allowed to get a trial. We're 5th on the list. And it wasn't until I handed in my list of 17 witnesses, we were on the trial list. And that's when CAS, my lawyer, their lawyer, went into the secret meeting, and he admitted in not so many words that, yeah, he pretty much got paid off. And then all of a sudden it turned around and said, oh, there's no tribal issues.
So, Palmina, why did you not want him to have this stuff? This is nothing.
Actually,
all it says here is that obtain information from Kitchener-Waterloo Midwifery Associates, that you've attended your appointments.
All that stuff, that's fine.
That you're going, the goals for counseling and appointments.
Yeah, this part here I'll show you.
A written and a verbal report addressing progress of identified issues and other information as it pertains to the welfare and safety
this
of the children.
part here.
That's just to get information from me. Medical, psychological, psychiatric. I don't know what report.
This part here. Other information as it pertains to the welfare and safety of the children in this family. Okay, he's already proven that
you're asking this from me.
I understand that. It's this part here. He left it open and he left it blank.
Other information as it pertains. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
As it pertains to the welfare and safety of the children in this family may include.
He left it blank.
But he can. So he has to.
If he wants to be a prick, excuse my language. If he wants to be a prick, he's gonna be a prick.
But
and use anything.
May include what information is there here?
Whatever he wants to make up. You heard it.
But if I don't have the information, I don't have the information. Like, honestly, I don't understand, like...
I don't trust him.
He's just asking it from me. audited information about this pregnancy.
Hang on a second. I agree that FNCS may disclose to you guys, okay, the reason for FNCF involvement.
Yeah.
Service plan, court order plan. There's no court order plan, okay?
I know.
Court documents.
What that means is that they would have disclosed to me that there was going to be this and that and the other thing. And then the other is just...
He left it blank is what I'm saying, okay?
But he can't.
What Peggy Becker had done in the past, okay? Because I'm going by the past now, okay? What she had already proved when we first met her, the very first day, she tells us in front of witnesses, you're not going to like me by the time I'm done. This is quoting her. The judge has no authority, and your daughter is highly adoptable. Okay, I don't trust this guy. He's a frontline worker. I guarantee he's not even registered with the college. There's no concerns with the welfare of my baby. It's people like that I'm trying to protect my kids from. Because what they do...
Are you sure that signing this wouldn't be protective?
I'm positive.
Okay. Well,
I'm positive.
You know what you want to do in that. I just want to make
He
sure
just
that you
changed.
understand.
He just changed his whole energy, his whole being from the time that he was in here, from the beginning up until the last bit. As he's writing stuff down, okay, there's no concerns regarding the health or of my baby at all. Okay.
No, and we're in agreement.
And what
with
he's
that.
going on, what he is going
I'm not
on.
sure that this isn't protected.
Not for me, not for this baby, no. For them, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you've been through it before. You know what you want to do in that. But all this shows is cooperation to me. That you're just cooperating.
I'm cooperating. I've cooperated by letting him be here.
He didn't ask you to sign that you have a past. He didn't ask you to sign.
He mentioned it. He stated,
No,
okay?
But
that's what his concerns were, and he was making up these slanderous stories.
But that's
okay?
not what this is about. That's not what this.
Well, that's what this court case is about. If I sign that.
Oh, I thought this just has to do.
There's no voluntary service agreement done up yet, because the baby's not born.
What's a voluntary service agreement?
That I'm willing to cooperate with them. Now I know what their goals are. They're going to take this kid regardless. They're going to take this baby regardless. Based on what? Because they think my family's mafia?
He didn't say that. Anyway,
that's his goal.
Look that over and give it some thought. And
I plan to.
Yeah, look it over and give it some
There's no
thought.
court order and there's no voluntary service agreement signed.
But that's not what this is about.
I know.
This is just, because they're asking for goals of counseling.
Why do you think he doesn't want me to audio record? Because he knows he'll be breaching my human rights. He so knows that.
So you did record it?
Of course.